Hello everyone and welcome to your show Around Kuwait. This is your host Abdulaziz Darwish. As usual in our show, we're sharing to you about the latest events and occasions happening in our lovely country state of Kuwait. And sometimes we'll have a distinguished guest who's going to join us here there in our show Around Kuwait. And before we start, I would like to greet our working crew and also I'd like to welcome our colleague Fajr. Hello Fajr and happy to see you today.
Hello Abdulaziz, I'm most definitely happy to see you as well. And like you said, we'll be taking everyone that's tuned in around Kuwait to see the latest happenings and latest developments in Kuwait.
Yeah, and also more and more we can say all the time. Usually in our show Around Kuwait, we're showcasing about the latest events. And now you are our colleague today and you already have a experience to present some of our episodes. Sometimes we'll talk about distinguished guests and the others we're going to share with the dear audience and even the followers and even who's watching us through the KTV2 about what's happening in the latest event in the state of Kuwait. Today we have different perspectives to talk about. First of all, talk about children.
And we have a lot to cover when it comes to that topic, especially that our cameras covered a very nice charitable art exhibition. It's very heartful and heartfelt. This art exhibition and auction for the Children's Palliative Center was very distinguished.
And also in addition, we'll talk about something else, about Abdullah Salim Cultural Center, already sharing more about the Space Museum. We'll call it the Unveiling the Wonders of the Space Exploration. So, usually in Abdullah Salim Cultural Center hosting multiple events, especially with the astronauts already building area. Maybe you're already being there before.
Yes, and it's so much fun and it's a complete new experience to some level and some sort, but everyone enjoys it, everyone of all ages.
And all ages and different categories and people who are interested in nature and even astronaut as well. Especially the Abdullah Salim Cultural Center, we call it one of the touristic and family destination. That's why. And at the end, we'll talk about something, we call it about our major also, Fajr.
Our media role exhibition, which unites academia and the industry itself. It was held in Kuwait University in collaboration with, and there were a number of different exhibitors that showcased a number of different works.
That's why our media role, it's about us and everybody, because we all talk about each other. Especially everyone have his own media style, even the bloggers, even we call it the old style, we call it the official side of media, and even the new upcoming and the new generation of media. So all of these kind of topics, we're going to cover it in our show today Around Kuwait.
And we're going to learn how these changes affected traditional media, whereas social media is a line on its own. So all these things are some things we will be shedding light on. We'll be back right after this report.
Hello everyone tuning in, my name is Nasser Burshed and today I'm at the Heartful exhibition by Catch and Bach in Beit Abdullah Children's Hospice. It is a charitable exhibition and art auction. So everything that you see here today is going to be donated 100% for the children in need. So without further ado, come along with me.
In the heart of Kuwait, the Kuwait Association for the Care of Children in Hospital, KACCH, and Beit Abdullah Children's Hospice, BACCH, opened the doors to the Heartful Charitable Art Exhibition and Auction at Beit Abdullah. This landmark event showcased the creative endeavors of 45 local artists, alongside a unique collection of artworks painted by the very children the hospice serves.
You coming here today, half of it was awareness and half of it was fundraising. So we are a non-profit, non-governmental charity that provide psychosocial care and pediatric palliative care for the children in hospitals and here in Beit Abdullah, the hospice itself. So kind of telling you all about the children's artworks and how that therapeutic play therapy helps them with their experience in hospital, if it's the patient itself or the sibling, because we actually provide family-centered care, or if that's the merch where we actually are proudly presenting those drawings into merch and their people are supporting in that way. We also have a wish tree today where we've taken the wishes of all of our patients from the playrooms and trying to make them all happen. And of course, the pieces that are being auctioned off either silently or in the live auction and in the open exhibition, where again, all of the funds are going to go back to for the care of those children.
The aim was clear: to unite art enthusiasts, philanthropists, and the local community to support KACCH and BACCH in providing free psychosocial and palliative care to children in Kuwait. Margaret Assayer, OBE, co-founder and founding director, emphasized the exhibition's purpose: raising awareness about the significance of psychosocial support and ensuring crucial palliative care for children with life-limiting conditions. Margaret Assayer and Dr. Hilal Assayer noted the transformative power of art in the palliative care journey. The walls adorned with the children's paintings reflected their expressive freedom. Children love painting and art. Give them space and some colors and they will do anything for you, Margaret stated, echoing Dr. Hilal Assayer, who emphasized that children express themselves through art.
On a personal level, I love volunteering, specifically when it's focused towards the kids and the healthcare of them. Personally, I volunteer mostly in events, but I recommend myself, or like personally, I love volunteering for respites or playrooms where it's like a one-on-one with the kids. I get to meet them on a personal level. I interact with them, help get their mind off of the tough situations that they have been in, what they've gone through, and help bring some joy and some happiness towards their life.
The curating team of Mahal Asakir and Yusuf Abdulsayed expressed pride in their collaborative effort, highlighting the 3-month journey to bring the exhibition to life. Muhammad Qasim, an architect and contributor to the exhibition, echoed the sentiment, emphasizing the importance of artists giving back to the community. In a world often focused on profit margins, Qasim found beauty in contributing meaningfully to the lives of the children through his art.
All right, everyone tuning in, we've reached to the end of today's report. Today's exhibition was an amazing exhibition. It was a heartful exhibition. I hope the best for everyone here that are volunteering and working, and I do hope also the best for the children that are here. So, back to you guys at the studio.
We are back to our show again around Kuwait. For dear viewers watching us through the KTV2, we already saw the first report about our first topic for today. Fajr, all of us, we already saw the charitable volunteering, amazing event with too many participations. We speak about, we call it part of it charitable, humanitarian, and even family gathering. So what do you think?
Exhibition and the auction itself featured a number of different artists, 45 artists to be specific, local artists, and they all had unique collections. Abdulaziz, I think this brings together a sense of community. This makes people understand sick kids on a different level. This also can help with like the emotional ties between the families of these children, the children themselves, and people volunteering in the exhibition, as well as people that are attending.
I would like to thank our colleague also Nasser Bourshid for amazing coverage. He is our active and also the working crew who is working and covering this kind of amazing events. And it's worth mentioning it's between two already entities, Batch and Catch, in the beginning. So like the families and even the Kuwait Red Crescent Society already participating there, especially the Margaret Sayer and the OB and OBE, and also the co-founder and founding director, and even Mr. Hilal Sayer, the Dr. Hilal Sayer. So they are both working in the Kuwait Red Crescent Society. So it's a good important thing. We'll talk about Dr. Hilal Sayer, what he is already participating there, and he already represents the KRCS, Kuwait Red Crescent Society. So when we spoke about the children, it's important to already merging them to the society. And for the volunteering especially, because what's the good thing about the volunteer, Fajr? It gives we call it the sensation of joy and happiness. You know why? Because you are doing the best important thing in life, which is helping others. I share, I not take. I always think about the others. I always want to give everyone who's in need. This is the good thing about the volunteering.
And I agree with you, volunteering really does help shape our personalities and builds a community that's stronger and more tied and bonded together in that sense. And I also believe that it's really crucial to have these initiatives to raise awareness, whether for the sick kids or on any other cause or perspective, because this, like I said, builds a stronger sense in the community. And in this specific exhibition and auction, art became the powerful mean to communicate and share these feelings.
I know in addition also, art is a universal language because art is everywhere. If you travel any place in the world, you will see art. Art represents the identity, and also we call it the role of any country, especially when these young children, they are doing something with their pencils or sketching or painting in the oil canvas.
And it's an outlet for them to express and show their creativity, especially that they're very sick children, and this is much needed for them to connect also with their families on a different level.
It's like we want to show them that you are all one part of us, and we're also playing, and we are also all part in the society. We're also in one, which is helping the others, especially these sick children. We want to give them the encouragement that you are part of us and you're not sitting alone, and we want to share with you everything what you are doing. So it's like we want to say, we can say all the time, you smile, I smile.
And they're making their wishes come true also, which is something really important for us to bear in mind and understand that also the curating team, which was Maha Al-Asakir and Yusuf Abdesayed, expressed their joy and their pride in this collaboration, and how their detailed 3-month journey brought them to this day, and how they managed to bring this exhibition to life so successfully.
So we can say like Maha and also
Yusuf.
our guest and also Yusuf, they are lucky to be their mentors, because when you be a mentor for a person, for the children, for a big group for 3 or 4 of couple of months, it means like now you feel something that you are connecting to them all the rest of your life. I used to be a mentor before, and maybe for you sure you already being for this kind of volunteering and social communities groups, so you can feel a joy if you want to be merging with them, and you are solving their problems, and you are hearing them, and you're always encouraging them, and you have to isolate their atmosphere from anything mystic to be optimistic. So it's like too many things we have to do, especially Maha and Yusuf. They played already a huge role.
And they're already very distinguished in the art scene in Kuwait, and so having them lead and curate such exhibition in that sense is really something to learn from. And like you said, volunteering is something very important for people of all ages, Abdulaziz.
And also even more and more and more. You already see for all ages, age is just a number. Art is for everyone. If you want, that's why I told you already in the beginning, the purpose of volunteering is to have a joyful in your spirit, because you can see old people can participate, and it's better for them to make them a little bit move for their already, we call their sport and for physical activity. For them, it's better already, excuse me. And even we talk about the children to give them the sense for helping the others. So it's joyful everywhere. It's like, it's not about numbers, it's about people to people relationship, people to people to be always together. And also when you encourage them to be in auction, so it's like want to share to the, and to show, and also to make their children think that their artwork it's already precious,
And this people-to-people connection you spoke about, Abdulaziz, is from everyone, and no matter what field you're in or what line of work. We have Mohammed Qasim, who's an architect and a contributor also to the exhibition. He really showcased the importance of giving back to society, and how he did that was in contributing meaningfully to the lives of the children through his art, which he showcased also.
So even it's not just an artist, even an architect already participating. And
anyone with a creative spark.
Yeah. Nice. And even more, when we spoke about the architect people, they are always curious about the design and how to make a beautiful design. So if you want to encourage these children to think even about, to see the beauty of any corner, the good thing about the architect, they always say seeking for beauty, seeking for make everything's perfect. So these 6 children wants to make them be more creative. I'm encouraging, children always think about imagination and creativity and sci-fi. So it's a good to take this imagination and to execute them to one of the paper artwork also, Fajr.
and unite them, unite all these sensations and all these different terms, whether it's creativity or just being an outlet, and also unite art enthusiasts through this local event, through building this local community to support Catch and Batch in providing free physiosocial and palliative care to those children in Kuwait that need it.
And also in the state of Kuwait, we are very proud about the entities who are already collaborating for such a very huge charitable and volunteering events. You see everywhere in our show around Kuwait, when we mention some of the topics, we see like volunteering is there, entities are there, private sector, public sector, people who is in need, people like to volunteer, people like to participate. This is the key role, and even something in our blood as the local people, Kuwaitis, and even the residents. This is the land for humanitarian, and people like to participate. People like to be usually all around to just to make people happy and smile. So this is something comes from our blood also, Fajr.
True, and if I go back to this exhibition, in addition to everything that you just said, I think this exhibition really emphasized on the intersection of community, creativity, and compassion. And I think compassion is something that isn't necessarily taught to you, but you gain it, and it's a skill that you can start enhancing within you, because it's all about the way you act and the way you give back to those that need it, and understand where they're standing and where they're at right now.
And even these three pillars you already mentioned, all of them have a different story, because you are completing the phases of these three pillars. So imagine if the children comes to you after he being in this kind of exhibition, the art exhibition with an auction, you can feel the joyful and the smile he already felt, you know, because he is surrounded with too many people around him, like similar of his age, people with a big smile, people helping them, people make them feel like they are important. So imagine if they are coming home, how much for the good spirit they already had, too many being optimistic more, and even he's engaging with his family. So even the families understand more about their children. So it comes like the beneficial for everybody also, Fajr.
And like we said, compassion is really something that was felt through this charitable art exhibition and auction, and everyone managed to foster a supporting mindset during that event.
And even they are also competing, one of the famous quotes already in UK, I already heard before, which is, let your smile change the world. Don't let the world change your smile. So this is the keynote of this kind of the events, because we want everyone is happy, we want to see their smile, we want to make them important to the society. And this is the media role always, because we have a different topic about the media role today. We are showcasing more about the different aspect in the state of Kuwait also.
And that's so beautifully said, Abdulaziz, especially when we think about smiling in circumstances where the lives of children are basically they're facing life-limiting conditions. So it's really important to foster that sort of mentality, and raising awareness through such events in Kuwait really will make a huge difference in building a stronger community when it comes to these issues.
And also a stronger community, a stronger compassion, a stronger being always together. So dear viewer, that was our first topic for today. Let's go to this already next report. We'll talk more about different aspects. Stay tuned.
The space exhibit is a captivating journey into the unknown, offering a chance to explore the wonders of the universe. Visitors unravel the mysteries of space, witness important discoveries, and marvel at the complexities of the cosmos. The exhibit features the incredible Large Hadron Collider, a vital tool in particle physics. Modern spaceships showcasing human innovation are explored, along with insights into the daily lives of astronauts in space, from meals in microgravity to personal hygiene challenges. Microgravity simulations allow visitors to experience the extraordinary task in a gravity-free environment. The exhibit humanizes astronauts, revealing their preparations, experiments, and moments of awe in space. Living quarters in spacecrafts and a simulated Earth view from space provide unique perspectives. For thrill seekers, spacewalk simulations offer an adrenaline rush as visitors float in space. The exhibit promotes interactive learning with hands-on activities like controlling a simulated spaceship and conducting space mission-inspired experiments. Above all, the space exhibit aims to inspire the next generation, igniting curiosity and passion for space exploration and the limitless possibilities beyond our home planet.
And we're back again, and this time Abdulaziz will be moving into Abdullah Salam Culture Center, where we said we'll be talking more about the study of space.
Space, space is full of imagination, it's full of spirits, full of so many, we call it space, it's the keynote for imagination. Space is already unique, we call it unlimitless, unlimited things to do. So that's why people are eager to discover more about space.
This mysterious place.
Mysterious, yeah, and too much with thrillers and even more.
And sci-fi, like you were saying earlier.
So this is the most important. Space referred to these three main things also, Fajr.
And I think during this space exhibition that was held at the center, provided an opportunity for everyone to explore the wonder of this unknown mystery.
And also we'll talk about something important, because this is like the space. So the museum inside the astronaut museum, because museum is the place people want to discover the history or something unique, or maybe certain topic for anything's happening. So imagine a space museum happening in Abdullah Salam Cultural Center, one of the most family destination, family eager to go there, and also to benefit our children. I know for sure people love to go there, especially in this lovely weather. Imagine we are going there to benefit our children about the beauty of our, we call it the space also, Fajr.
And like you said, it's a family-friendly location. Everyone goes there and learns something. Especially in this exhibition, it really does unravel a number of different beauties and complexities of the universe. Now, what's more important is to understand the history of space exploration, which was highlighted during this exhibition. And I think this is important for children growing up to understand these terms, to understand the history behind this, because not everything is online. Sometimes it's different when you go, actually not sometimes, most of the time, all the time is different when you go and you explore by yourself in a museum. Just that setting itself puts you in a different mindset.
Well said also, Fajr, because if you go there and you discover by yourself, you see something like you are living your moment. Once you are living your moment and you're being there by yourself and learning something new about the space, and you see the 3D designs and you will see the corners full with different formation in a very entertainment way, It's like an entertainment and also beneficial, even more, too many information, and you would like to learn more because the atmosphere in there in the Abdullah Salam Cultural Center and the astronaut museum there. So you discover something new about the beauty of space with the new technology and the AI. AI is like playing a huge role, especially for the beneficial for the children. I know for sure you'll be one of this Abdullah Salam museum, especially for the astronaut, for your children also.
Exactly, and you highlighted a number of important things that we should consider when it comes to visiting museums. But in this very specific exhibition, the exhibit really did dive into the marvels of modern spaceships Abdulaziz, and this is something really different and really eye-opening, especially that these vessels have been meticulously designed and engineered to navigate the vastness of space. And now, no one knows how big space is, but when you go and you see and you learn, you'll be able to have a better understanding of this.
We can say the sky is full for unlimited things, you know. That it's like want to share like the space is wide, and when you're being there as a person, maybe you are a children, maybe you are an adult, maybe you are an old man, you think like the place is much wider than you think, and it's like want to open your imagination in the museum because we want you to think outside in the surrounding. This is the way we want you to think all the time. Like the sky is limit, you know, they have no limits in the sky.
And speaking of the sky is the limit, there's always this infatuation when it comes to space and spaceships and vessels, especially astronauts. A lot of people aspire and want to become astronauts, but don't have a clear understanding on how they live their lives, on the daily lives these astronauts live in space. And however, even with AI and even with the marvels of technology, sometimes we don't understand these specifications, but the exhibition did shed light on how these astronauts lead their daily lives.
And also to show them how they are overcoming their challenges, you know, because the most important, you have always to have to face your challenge. You have to face yourself every day. Even we are waking up every day, we have certain tasks to do and even to overcome our challenges. Especially astronauts, there has no gravity there. They have different challenges, different food. They have to stay always in shape.
The food is always dry.
And flying everywhere.
Yes, and they're flying and there's no gravity. It's very interesting.
And you have always to overcome your free time. You have always to encouraging yourself. There is like you are searching about yourself all the time, you know, because you're always thinking about yourself sometimes when you're talking about yourself. Imagine you are an astronaut, you are in the space and you are staying there maybe more than too many couple of days. You are there and you are learning something new and you are overcoming your challenges. So this is the most important thing. We are encouraging the self, we are learning for our experiences and even want to share it for the visitors. Like life is not easy, but you always have the challenge to give you motivation to do something new also.
And we have gravity helping us here on planet Earth. But I think in the exhibitions, visitors were able to experience through simulations, of course, what it's like to live and work in microgravity environment and what it's like to understand how these simple tasks you discussed, Abdulaziz, are completely different and how extraordinary they are in the absence of gravity.
And especially now you are doing simulations like you're doing with the touch screens and the buttons and you're looking to the screens all the time. It's give us like you know, entertainment time, but you have to feel the real time and the real life in the space. But it's a good thing, like I want you to learn in an entertainment way. It's in a funny way with too many different colors, black and the blue and the white and the 3D and the 4D and the joyful and the family. It's a unique atmosphere just to learn about the beauty of the space.
And this unique atmosphere might sound fun and simple, but it's very hard to get to the point to become an astronaut and actually go and live this different life in space, because no matter how much we try to simplify their daily activities, it really does come after months of preparation and years of preparing for one specific task in space.
And also you mentioned something important, preparation. It's between two brackets. Preparation, we call it always, preparation is the key of success. You have always to prepare. Even you want to do any task, you have to prepare for it. Maybe months ago, maybe days, you have to prepare all the time. It is the key not for any success. Preparation is the key to overcome any simple little mistakes. So the preparation is important also, Fajr.
And to prepare, you also need to understand that you need to give yourself time to rest. Rest is very important. Sometimes high achievers forget about it, but we need to also understand that the rest astronauts have in space can be different than the way we rest in our daily lives. So this was also provided in the exhibition. There were glimpses into how astronauts live their daily life and how compact and small these space shuttles are. However, they are optimized for efficiency and comfort during these extended missions.
And also we are living in our planet, so mother planet's Earth. So Earth with the space like one small tiny, like, you know, one of side of like one of the stars, and because skies is full with the stars, you always have to think like the stars. They are moving everywhere. So it's a good thing to learn about something new things. You know, people like, especially the children, they are always curious about the wildlife, you know, the safari lives, and even they are curious about the sky. So it's a good thing to make too much entertainment for children and for the adults also about the beauty of the, if you want to work in the, we call it the aerospace science, or even want to go for different perspective also, Fajr.
And there were also, speaking of different perspective and different parts of the exhibition, there was a different simulation also, Abdulaziz, which was spacewalk. I think this might have been something you would have enjoyed. Yeah.
I am actually, maybe me and you have to go there to try it once.
And float in the vastness of space in the simulation specifically, because it was also backed up and tethered by the life-supporting technology. So all these things, all these simulations give us a brief idea to how these astronauts live in space.
Live in space, more like happier to be there. So it's encouraging everybody, like we like to think that people who's working at Abdullah Salim Cultural Center on behalf of our show around Kuwait, we're sending our gratitude and appreciation for the people who's working in Abdullah Salim Cultural Center for what they're doing, an enormous work and amazing efforts just to entertain our families and the kids and even to share with them and even give them too many informations about the beauty of the sky. We are give them too much knowledge. We want to have a new generation with different mindset. Maybe they are thinking to be the future astronaut as well.
And we spoke about how learning shapes personalities, especially through these exhibitions held at different museums. And this very specific exhibition, I think, highlighted a number of different learning opportunities in different simulations or different exhibits, but also encouraged interactive learning, which is really important. I want to go back to the point you mentioned about learning in a traditional way, about technology being available for everyone, but interactive learning really does mark differently in the receiver's end.
It's a finger step. Like, you know, when you've been there in any kind of events and you're participating there, you are learning like eye-to-eye contact. You are learning by yourself. You have to live the moments. This is the beauty of the sky. And when you're wearing the VAR, you know, the VAR glasses, so you will be like in a different space. Like the sky is full, like limitless sky. So it's like everyone is getting the benefits. It's like benefit for everybody, for the children, for the adults, for the families, and for us feeling about these things. Even the children have to think different. Like you have always to work hard in yourself. You have to be a people with determination. You have to determine, you have to motivate yourself. Life is not easy, but it's not hard. You have to overcome your challenges. You have to learn how to be dedicated, how to finish your simple task per day. You have always thinking how to be individual. Even you are young, even you have to think about their families, how they are struggling. So life is all about overcoming your challenge. Also, right, Fajr? So it's different to different, like if you have to teach them to think in a different way.
And once you understand all these matters and once you grasp at least one or two of them, you'll be able to ignite your own momentum and understand better. And the exhibition did definitely ignite the curiosity of everyone attending, especially the younger generation, like you said, Abdulaziz. Now, this was us covering our second topic for today. We'll be back right after this report to understand and talk more about our last topic. Stay with us.
Hello everyone tuning in, my name is Nasser Borshed and today I'm at a new event called Roll Media hosted by KU, Kuwait University. So come along with me and let's have a chat with the participants here and we'll have a look around. So stay tuned.
At Kuwait University's College of Literature, an extraordinary event unfolded, an exhibition named Our Media Role. Set against the vibrant backdrop of Sabah al-Salim University in the Shidadiyah city, the exhibition was a collaborative effort that transcended boundaries, uniting 240 entities from the private and government sectors. Spearheaded by the Department of Public Relations and Media at Kuwait University, this event was not just a showcase but a dynamic platform for students to immerse themselves in the practical realm of public relations and media.
I'm an IOM graduate and I see it as a good opportunity to be here and participate with my friends and see the other universities in Kuwait and see, like as you can say, life from different perspectives. So it's a good thing to learn new experiences.
The genesis of the exhibition was rooted in providing students with hands-on experience, a chance to apply their theoretical knowledge in a real-world context. The inaugural exhibition, marked by the enthusiastic participation of 130 entities, had set the stage for what would become an annual spectacle. The success of the first event propelled the organizers to expand their horizons, resulting in the participation of a staggering 240 governmental and private entities in the subsequent exhibition.
Say that it's so good for students, especially for students like me from other countries, and I think that it's a good opportunity for every student to spend their time good, maybe.
Given this opportunity, help us to show our art here, because there are a lot of people walking around, taking pictures, looking at our paints, so they might want to join our club or appreciate it in their way. So this thing help us to push forward and keep moving in our creativity to create more paints and more ideas to please the other people.
This grand affair, orchestrated by the College of Literature, unfolded seamlessly with the tireless efforts of over 100 student volunteers. Their dedication and commitment played a pivotal role in making the second exhibition a resounding success. Beyond the numbers, it became a testament to the symbiotic relationship between academia and industry, where theory met practice and students thrived in the rich soil of experiential learning. The Our Media Role exhibition not only showcased the prowess of the participating entities, but also demonstrated the potential of collaborative endeavors in shaping the future of public relations and media.
All right, dear viewers, we've reached to the end of this coverage. I really had a great time and a really good chat with the people here. A lot of the participants really have a great role. So back to you guys at the studio.
We are back in our show around Kuwait, and we'd like to thank our working crew for preparing such an amazing report for every place and locations in the state of Kuwait. Now we're going to talk about different topics. We'll talk about an exhibition hub already held in Kuwait University, Our Media Role. Start from our motto, Our Media Role. It's our role to share awareness, good news, and in every and any professional way of media also, Fajr.
Professional, traditional, and new, because technology really is changing a lot of understanding and a lot of beliefs about perspectives and beliefs about media itself. This event, this extraordinary event, was held at Kuwait University's College of Literature, and the Our Media Role, like you said, highlights a number of different factors in this exhibition. But most importantly, we need to highlight that this exhibition united 240 entities from private and government sectors.
And also, in addition, it's happened in Kuwait University Shidadiyah area, so it's important, and even too many different participation for 240 entities from all around the state of Kuwait. So that's the important thing, just to share and also teach our students and the future generation about our media role. Everyone there is responsible for media, because for the new generation of media, such as the social medias, and also there is different people have to know how to transfer the news, not transfer the rumors. You have to always take the official news from the right one.
Because now everyone has access to become part of this media,
Yes.
like you said, through social media. In this dynamic platform, it gave people the chance to go beyond just showcasing and provide students with hands-on experiences to apply this theoretical knowledge in a real-world content. And this learning opportunity, like we mentioned about the diverse and dynamic ways people can learn in our previous topic, is also in this event.
And also in addition, it's a blink and eye, the news transfer everywhere. So you have to teach them to be a good blogger, to be a good reporter, to be a good announcer, because in a traditional news, which is such as TV or radio or magazine, or the new era, which is social medias and even the bloggers, because we have different type to transfer the news, even a reporter and official and traditional, or for the new generation as a new presenters or anchors, or even the bloggers. So I have to teach them how to transfer in a right way. 250 entities there. They want to support, to share for the students about the importance of media, which is to transfer the news, governmental sector, private sectors, to send in a very right way. Because now the good thing I noticed in the new generation are very aware about how to use the social medias for the newcomers and the new generation also, Fajr.
And the new generation also needs to understand how to have a good business ethics or media ethics when it comes to being a professional in media, whether it be social media or traditional media. And a number of different entities were attending the exhibition.
And also to want to share, and the good thing, too many public figures are participating and they want to share their experiences with the students. Like sometimes, the good thing, you see the students taking the knowledge and taking information from the public figures, maybe from their instructors, the official, the academic way, and even the experienced people such as journalists and also reporters and the media who's working in the media. So to take their perspective and their experience, sharing with the young students and people who's interested in the media,
130 entities joined this exhibition. This is a huge number, and it just shows how important the topics we're diving into right now when it comes to this exhibition is changing our world and our perspectives.
And also in addition, in the beginning we mentioned, the good thing, we are very proud in the state of Kuwait, you will see volunteering everywhere. Even in this exhibition, more than 100 volunteers already participating in the exhibition. Even they are just arranging for the traffic, to be guides for the students and for the visitors about the way of the booths, of the participants, because huge numbers of participants, 240 entities, they are spreading everywhere in the college.
And volunteers, there were volunteers also, like you said, 100 volunteers. Now we're gonna wrap up when it comes to this topic. I think it's so beautifully portrayed and so beautifully done that it's important we shed the light on it today.
So heartfelt charitable art exhibition and the auction for the children Elevate Care, it's a good thing. Like in the beginning, we want to merge the children to the society, to feel them that they are important and their artwork are also precious. So it's a good thing to engage their families also with them and for other families also, Fajr.
Which was our first topic, and we highlighted and emphasized on the importance of events like these to build a stronger sense of community, to have people be and understand more what it means to be compassionate, and a number of other factors that we discussed. And then we unveiled the wonders of space in our second topic, Abdulaziz, today, in this very diverse and dynamic world and exhibition specifically that was held in Abdullah Salim Culture Center.
So we mentioned in the beginning, Abdullah Salim Culture Center, it's a family destination, and it's a good, they are doing some certain different activities to engage and to aware the community and to educate also the children about the importance of a space, and even to give them indirect lessons to overcome always also their challenges also, Fajr.
And there were a number of different experiences people were able to learn from in this very specific exhibition. And moving now from our second topic to our last topic of today was our Media Role exhibition, which united academia and industry in an exhibition held in Kuwait University.
So our media role is to share the awareness, to educate the people, to give them better. And this is our duty in Kuwait television, because media is transferring the news and direct people to the right way. I hope already people enjoyed our episode for today also, Fajr.
And I surely did enjoy hosting this episode with you today. Abdulaziz and the rest of the team did a wonderful job in highlighting everything happening around Kuwait. It was such a fascinating experience to highlight these 3 different events. We'll be back in different topics, different guests at times. Like Abdulaziz said in the beginning of the episode, it's beautiful to be around Kuwait.
And also around Kuwait is everything with you. I hope you enjoyed our episode. See you next time. Have a great day.